This week there was an article in a newspaper with the headline, "Honoring One's Parents by one of the best football players in the world." In the article, the reporter asks Cristiano Ronaldo, "Why is your mother still living with you? And why are you not building a house for her?" And Ronaldo responds, "My mom raised me. She sacrificed her life for me. She went to bed hungry just to feed me. We had no money at all. She worked 7 days out of 7. And at night, she worked as a cleaner just to buy my first shoes so I could be a football player. All my success is dedicated to her. As long as she lives, she will always be by my side. She is my refuge and the greatest gift of my life." The article ends with the words, "This is perfect honor." Now, indeed, it's beautiful to see that the fifth commandment that appears in this week's Parashat Yitro, honor your father and your mother, is also observed by the nations of the world. But did he fulfill the full obligation of honoring one's parents, even according to Judaism? The Gemara tells us that honoring a parent is even if your parent takes your bag of gold and throws it into the sea in front of you. You should not grieve them or be angry with them. Rather, you should accept the decree of Scripture and remain silent. Indeed, the Talmud records that Rabbi Tarfon respected his mother. Every time his mother wanted to go to bed, he would lean on the floor and she would climb on top of him to enter her bed. Rabbi Tarfon did the same when she wanted to get out of bed. Rabbi Tarfon then went and reported what he had done in the Bet HaMidrash. The sages told him that he had not yet reached even half of the respect. "Has she thrown your purse in front of you into the sea and you didn't humiliate her?" they asked. The Talmud in Tractate Kiddushin brings the explanation of the high standard that the Torah sets in honoring parents. The Talmud says as follows: there are 3 partners in a person: God, his father, and his mother. While a person respects his father and his mother, God says, "I count it as if I live between them, and I am honored as if they honored me." Indeed, it's told in the Talmud that Rabbi Yosef, when he heard his mother's footsteps, he would immediately get up in her honor. And he would declare, "I get up in honor of the divine presence who is coming." By the way, this is also the explanation for why the commandment of honoring our parents appears together with the set of commandments that deals with issues between man and God, and not in the commandments that speak about issues between man and man. Perhaps the deeper meaning behind it is that if we don't know how to respect and acknowledge gratitude to our biological parents, whom we see tangibly in our own eyes, how will we know to respect and acknowledge God for all that he does for us when we don't see him at all? So does Ronaldo respect his parents? For sure. But is it perfect? I wonder. Shabbat Shalom.